Do you need somewhere to store all your images, to edit them, and to sort of host them as it were? Well, I'm going to show you the 3D photo editor on Builderall today. Let's get into it. So I'm going to put a timestamp here on when the tutorial starts, and there'll be a little timestamp on the actual video. But before we get into today's video, be sure to hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified on when I next upload. And also, if you want to get started with affiliate marketing today, I have a link in the description where you can literally get started today with an ebook, and along with that comes a spreadsheet of the top 50 recurring affiliate programs. So let's get into today's video. Basically, what is the 3D Photo Editor Studio? What does it do? What can you do? What can you do with it? It's essentially, basically, you upload your images and you edit them and you export them, or you can use them wherever you want. And this sort of reminds me of a simpler version of Lightroom. I use Lightroom to edit all my photos. I have done for over 7 to 8 years. But it's essentially it's the same format. You import your photos, you edit them, and then you export them. And you can put profiles on them, so you don't have to edit them individually. You can just put a preset and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go and see it. To get started with the 3D Photo Studio, otherwise known as the Image Manager, go to New Folder and call your folder whatever you want. I'm going to add that in. Go and add your image. So go Add File. I'll choose this picture of me and my dogs so I can see what we can do with the actual image and what we can do creative wise, and see if we can add any cool effects, any cool basic editing and stuff like that. To edit your image, just go to edit down here, and now we've got the likes of all of these things that we can do to our photos. So you can change the scale, you can crop it, you can do a square thumbnail, and you can do a canvas. So let's go light and color, and we're going to just change the brightness a bit, the exposure and highlights, dampen down the shadows, and maybe just a contrast. I tend not to touch that, but we're just going to try. And let's go to effects, and we'll see. We can add grayscale, we can add mirror reflection, we can flip the image if we want, add a vignette, which is sort of what I recommend. It's it darkens it or lightens it in disregard of direction you tend to do. And you can add a frame if you want. You can add some text, and you can add a watermark, which is quite useful if you're doing this in bulk, especially if you're putting it on platforms to sell your photos, perhaps on Unsplash, etc. Watermarks, obviously. Then you can add the likes of a background. You can add the likes of a format. So this is your PNG, your WebPG. You got the original, and then the profile. Profile is basically sort of like a preset that you can add. Basically, when you don't have to once you've made this. A profile is essentially a preset, so once you've edited this picture, you can, if you're happy with the settings, you can always save it, and then you can just apply it to all the other photos. So, but I'm going to keep it as is. Then I'm going to click Save, click OK, Embed. So this is where you can put it into your website with URL, direct URL, image with zoom. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to go to my website and enter one of these photos in. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to copy this URL. I'm going to go to my website, and basically you just go choose your image. You go within general settings and you go down to external image, enter that in, then click apply. And then here is a picture of me and me dogs. So that's essentially how you do it. That was pretty simple, wasn't it? You can upload a lot of photos on there, you can edit them. I wouldn't say the editing features are massively extensive, but for the basic stuff, it does the job. And yeah, that's essentially how you do it. If you want any more tutorials, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell notification so you get notified on when I next upload. And soon, I'm going to be releasing a Mailing Boss 5.0, an extensive hour-long video, potentially hour-long. See how it goes. Really, it's a big update, so it's going to be a big video. I'm only roughly estimating an hour because I don't know how long it's going to be. But yeah, anyway, be sure to take care and.